Yo guys, it's Brandon from Brandtendo Studios, and welcome to my latest playthrough on Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. This is a remake of a 20-year-old GameCube classic. I still can't believe this game is 20 years old, even though I wasn't around in 2004. It just seems so surreal. And also, this game has finally been remade, which is also a really great thing. So, I'm going to be playing through this on the channel for you guys today. I don't usually do, like, gameplay walkthroughs like this anymore, but I just thought, it's Thousand Year Door, it's a classic game, I'm gonna do it, screw it. I want to make a video on this channel about the game, because it's just so darn good. So, here I am doing this. This game just came out today as of the time me recording this, so it's basically just fresh, brand new, hot off the press. So, I'm just going to be starting a brand new game today. Before we begin, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy this video. And also be sure to stay notified on future episodes of this series. Don't know how long it's going to go on for, but it'll go on for like maybe about a month or two. But it'll be great, because this game is amazing. And considering how much the original game goes for on eBay nowadays, this game is probably going to be a first-time experience for a lot of people. I know that much. So, just say, as a person who has played through the original GameCube version like so many times now, since childhood, I'm just gonna say, you're in for a wild ride. So without further ado, let's just start this game. Today, I'm going to tell you the story of the Thousand Year Door. I love how this opening cutscene is now. It's in, like, beautiful CGI. An awfully long time ago, in a strange and far-off land, a big, bustling town thrived. It was a town where all people lived very happy lives, and it was said that the town was very prosperous. But one day, tragedy befell this blessed place. A great cataclysm struck the town and its people. Darkness filled the skies, and the earth roared and shook. It was as if the very world had come to a violent end. And in but a single night, the town sank into the depths of the earth. Many moons rose and set. Stories of the town passed into the pages of fairy tales. And when the town site no longer held relics of its past, people gathered at that spot and built a new town. But word soon spread among the people who moved in that an ancient city lay deep underground, and that a magnificent treasure rested there. Indeed, this is the tale of the fabled treasure of Roadport. Yes, this is where it begins, in the sea town of Roadport. The tale of the quest for the legendary treasure and the Thousand Year Door starts here. I've always loved the opening cutscene of this game. It's just so magical. One thing that I actually noticed is that in the original, this opening cutscene plays like before you'd go onto the title screen. Now it plays after you've gone on the title screen and selected your file on that. Anyway, here we are in Roadport with Peach. Finally, I have a minute without Toadsworth watching over me. He's so paranoid. I come all the way here on holiday only to be stuck with Toadsworth. It's so stifling. Once in a while, I'd like the chance to look around on my own and see what I want. But now that I'm doing it, all I see is that this town has a very distinct flavour. Oh, Missy, Missy! There's this mysterious robed merchant guy. Won't you buy something? I have a wide assortment of knickknacks and doodads, but this is a special favourite. Well, that's a pretty box. What's inside it? It's a treasure map, Peach. This box holds a map that shows where to find treasure. But the box has a magic lock on it that will only open for a pure and noble heart. As you can see, it won't so much as budge if one such as me touches it. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know why it won't open. Unless a certain person opens it. It just seems like a cliche at this point. Like, the only person who can open the box is like a pretty girl or the main protagonist or something. If the box will open for you, Missy, then you may have whatever is inside. Wee. Go on, hold it. See, this version that's different. This version of the game actually makes it clear that the robed guy is a villain. I mean, it was never made clear in the original. I thought he was just like a regular guy. I suppose I could try opening it. And then it just glows. Also, the graphics in this game are absolutely gorgeous. Like, seriously. They did a good job at upgrading this game. This is probably one of the prettiest looking Paper Mario games ever. I mean, I think it runs on the same engine as, like, Origami King and Color Splash. But it has, like, the original sprite work and everything from the original Paper Mario games. It's really great. Anyway, here's Parakarry outside. Mail call. Yeah, that's what that paratrooper's called. In case you didn't know. And here's Ouija. Yeah, this game definitely does seem like more cinematic than the original. Hey, bro, check it out. A letter from Princess Peach arrived for you. Yeah, I cannot do a Luigi impression. I'll just read it to you. How's that sound? Now let's see here. Hello there, Mario. I am now on holiday travelling in the Mushroom Kingdom. In my travels, I came into possession of a mystical map. A treasure map, actually. It was inside a box I got from an old merchant in a town called Rogueport. But since it would be too difficult for me to try to go find treasure all by myself, I thought you could help me hunt for it. You will, of course, won't you? I've included the map with this letter, so please bring it with you when you come. I'll meet you at Rogueport. That means you must come. Peach. What do you know? It's a true. There's a weathered old map in here with a letter. Check it out. Yeah, this game is just absolutely glorious. It's still just... I know I'm starting to repeat myself here, but seriously, it's honestly so surreal that Nintendo actually decided to remake this game. I guess the persuasive messages from fans have really paid off. Anyway, here's the start of probably a remake of the most amazing game that has ever been made. Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. Right, here we go. Prologue. A Rogue's Welcome. Alright, here we go. I love the, like, orchestrated remixes of the music in this game as well. It's really cool because the original GameCube version has like more synth-sounding music. But this version actually sounds really cool. There is a badge that you can get in the game that you can get like the original music back. Which, I don't know why they made it a badge. I thought they probably would have made it like an option in the settings like in Mario RPG. But no, it's a badge. Excuse me, sir. Please wake up, sir. The town you'd been speaking of has come into view. Look, that's Rogueport. Yep, that's Rogueport, alright. You see, we'll arrive shortly. Please prepare to disembark. Anyway, we're here in Roadport, and I must say, this remix of the music here is actually really cool. I mean, it sounds a bit heavy for like the very start of the game. At first I thought it would be like Toad Town in Origami King, where it just starts off with like a few instruments and then it gradually builds up the further you progress in the game. I thought it would be that kind of thing, but no. We got full-on instrumentation right off the bat. I must apologise, sir. Our arrival was delayed just a bit by rough weather. Are you quite sure you want to disembark here? I did tell you all the sordid tales about Roadport on our way here, did I not? What's that? I'm sorry? You say there's a princess waiting here for you? Is that so? Of course, sir. Well, if that's what you think, then I won't stop you. But, you be careful, sir. Don't say I didn't warn you. If you still kept that animation from the original game where the boat, like, turns around. It leaps out of the water and turns around. I always found that really goofy. Anyway, here we are in, Roadport. And I must say, the controls in this game are, like, just as tight as they were in the original GameCube version. Like, I must say, it really is great. I mean, I actually saw a video by Game Explain, and this game actually does work with the original GameCube controllers, but it's like a bit buggy because some of the buttons don't actually work very well. And also you can get the hammer right off the bat here. This is like the only Paper Mario game where you actually get the hammer like right from the start of the game. Because usually you like find the hammer, like just like laying around somewhere, and then you just pick it up and then you use it. At least it's not like Super Paper Mario where you don't get the hammer until like freaking halfway through the game. Anyway, here we are in Roadport, and I'm just going to save here because the game's probably just going to force me to anyway. Right, hit this block to save all the events you've experienced so far. If you get game over, you start playing again from the title screen, and continue from the last point you saved, blah blah blah. Well, I already know how save points work. This game is 20 years old. It's just a remaster. Anyway, let's talk to this guy. Oi, welcome to Roadport. Bit of a nasty place, eh? You got guts coming here. You look a bit green, so have a wee bit of advice on me. Hit that save block to save. Because the thing about life is, you never know when you're going to kick the old bucket. Yeah, that's true. I couldn't have said it better myself. What you want, pal? Huh? A princess in a pink dress? I ain't seen nothing like that, no. I'd remember a princess, probably. Why do you want this chick anyway, pal? Owe you money? Or is she your girlfriend? Well, I don't know. Kind of both. I mean, she still owes Mario cake, but he never gets that. Hey, what do you want? Get away from me, freak! Anyway, here's, Lord Crump. Or, Dr. Eggman, as I like to call him. I mean, seriously, look at this guy. Look at his cape and his goggles. And it's Eggman. It's literally the Mario Universe version of Eggman. If you look at him, you can't unsee it. Oh, come off it. I know you're a nosy book nerd, so don't play dumb with me. I've seen you walking around town asking for information about the crystal stars. Well, now I'm doing the asking, so be a good little student and tell us what you know, right now. Never. I don't have anything to say to you, creeps. Ew. I suppose it wouldn't be right if a sassy little ass like you met with an untimely demise. Buh. Boys, we're taking this firebrand to our fortress. As you command, Lord Crump. We're on it. No, stop right there, you weirdos. I'll scream, really. Yeah, one thing I've noticed about this game is that the characters are like a lot more expressive than in the original version. Like, it's really cool just to see how much more alive this game feels. Like I'd go anywhere with smelly losers like you. Not likely. What? What do you think you're doing, chump? You think you can screw up my plans? Gah, it's always something. Looks like I'm gonna have to give you a little taste of the old Crumper Bomb. Anyway, the first battle of the game, even though it's basically just a tutorial, and oh, how much have I missed this battle system. It's good to have the old traditional Paper Mario RPG battle system back. I mean, obviously with Sticker Star and Colour Splash having the disposable moves like the stickers and the cards and everything, that wasn't ideal at all. I get Origami Kings was okay. I mean, I wasn't really a huge fan of it. I mean, I thought it looked cool at first. I get how it was unique, but it was more puzzle oriented, and over time, as I played through the game, I really grew to not like it, because it seemed like in that game, the puzzle aspect of the battle system kind of like overshadowed the actual fight itself, and it was really stressful trying to get like the puzzle figured out before you could battle the enemies. Like that, it was actually kind of tedious, I'm not gonna lie. So it's good to have the traditional battle system back. Battle time, Mr. Man. Just find a way to beat this freak of the week, okay? Don't sweat the details, just jump on him and hit him with your hammer. But yeah, like I said before, it's pretty clear that this game runs on like the same engine as Origami King and stuff like that. But it's just really cool having the traditional style back. It's actually really cool. Sweet, you know that hurt. Wow, I gotta say, you're tougher than you look. Keep it up and you'll beat him in no time. But yeah, there's two kinds of guards in this game. You can even do like a counter-attack thing if you like press B at the right time, and it was actually really hard to do in the original GameCube version. But in this version of the game, they actually made it easier. You've got him on the ropes. Come on, keep wailing on him. Sure thing. See, like that, the super guard. They actually made it easier to do in this game, which I really appreciate them doing. You did it, yes, and you got star points. Right, great. That's what these little things are. Star points. Yes, I know what star points are, Goombella. The star points you get will show up there. When you get 100 points, you'll go up a level. Don't forget that, okay? Yeah, there we go. Okay, you got a couple decent shots in. I'll give you that. But, unfortunately for you, that means... it's go time! Punish him! And there's a whole swarm of X-Nauts, which is what these guys are called. I'm spoiling the game here, I know, but it's just that good of a game. But I just can't help myself sometimes. Quick, this way! Phew, what a bunch of bozos. Let's just sneak out here, what do you say? See, I think I remember in the original version of the game, that line said loons instead of bozos. But they've changed that. They've changed it to implement more like, I don't know, Gen Z slang into the game. Which is cool. It's Nintendo trying to be hip, I guess. Stop! Yeah, stop attacking your leader for no reason. Where'd they go? Huh? You, Johnson. Did you see them? Did anyone? Ugh. Crud. They bolted. Yeah, Super Mario style. I whooped your ass and got the hell out of there. Wow, mister. You totally saved me. Thanks. I have just got to give you a little reward. And she just goes ahead and kisses Mario like that. She just goes ahead and gives him a little smooch on the cheeks. I wouldn't try that in real life. I wouldn't kiss someone without consent. My name's Goombella. I'm a junior at the University of Goom. Nice to meet you. So, who are you? I am Mario. How the hell do you not know? Mario? Wait, you mean like that famous guy? Wow, I can't believe I met you here. Again, how the hell does she not know Mario? Has she been living under a rock? Cool. Anyway, no offense, but it looks like you just rolled into town yourself, right? And they kept that funny scene in with the guys getting, like, beat up by, like, the mafia guys in the background. Stay down, bro. The boss sends his greetings. How's that road taste, punk? That's funny. Me, I already hate it here. There are freaks and weirdos everywhere. It's nasty. I mean, I know the place is called Rogueport, so I should have expected it, but sheesh. I'd never come to a place like this if there weren't some legendary treasure here. What? You're looking for the legendary treasure too? Seriously? Whoa, 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 bucko! What do you got there? It's the treasure map. And we're going to go find the One Piece with it. Oh my gosh! Is that a map? You have to tell me where you got that. Princess Peach? What? Great hoogly boogly if it isn't Master Mario. See, I love how there's like a noose right in the middle of the square. Right in the middle of the square, there's like a frickin' execution platform. It's like this game has never left, like, the medieval period, and there's like public hangings that happen in this place. Bit of a coincidence bumping into one another in this sort of place, Ho-ho! So tell me, Master Mario, what in the world brings you to this wretched little burg? This is like the first time Toadsworth has appeared in like 10 years, and this is a remake of a 20-year-old GameCube game. Ah, indeed. Princess Peach sent you a letter and a treasure map. And she told you she'd meet you here in Rogueport. Intriguing. Yes, intriguing indeed. She's gone now. She ditched me. You're asking where Princess Peach is? I was about to ask you that. We stopped in this town to acquire a spot of fuel for our ship, don't you know? I only took my eye off her for a moment, but as soon as I did, she vanished. Why are you so shocked, Mario? She's probably been kidnapped by Bowser. I mean, you have to put up with this stuff several times a week. It's just another day for Mario. You know how headstrong she is, Mario. I just assumed she'd be back momentarily. But at this point, I fear we must embrace the possibility that she may never return. But I'm feeling better with you here, Master Mario. Surely we'll find her. Surely. But I know my place, Master Mario, and this is not it. I leave this task to you. I believe I'll recline in the inn right over there and enjoy a spot of tea, perhaps. In fact, I highly recommend it, particularly if you find your HP running low. Just drop on in. Ho-ho! Yes, anyway, a little rest there will fill all of your HP. I must say, though, the rest of this town is a bit rough. Yes, rough indeed. Oh, I say. I love how they just put that in the background. Like, Toadsworth is struggling to get in the inn because he's an old man and he's probably suffering from arthritis or something. Princess Peach? Did he mean, like, Peach the Mushroom Kingdom Princess? The princess who always gets nabbed by Bowser the Koopa King? The one you rescue? Wait a sec. This is wild. Princess Peach sent you that treasure map. Whoa. This is really intense. Well, where could she have gone then, do you think? You think maybe she got sick of waiting and went to find the treasure on her own? Oh, I know, Mario. Come with me. One of my professors is here researching that treasure. We'll show him your map. If we start looking for the treasure, then maybe we'll find some clues about Princess Peach. Great, we're all good then. Let's go, Mario. And Goombella has officially joined the party. Which is great. See, I have missed having traditional Paper Mario companions as well. This is great. Alright, Goombella's abilities. A primer. When you approach people or objects, you may see an icon appear over Goombella's head. If that happens, you can press X to learn more about that person or object. Right, press X to learn about a person. Right, that's Goom for the Goomba. He's always complaining about being swindled or mugged. Right, press X to get information about nearby people, places, and objects. Yeah, you already said that. Press X to learn about a location. Right, this is Rogueport Square. It's the centre of town and the main business district. It's a crossroads where many people meet, including more than a few shady characters. Right, sometimes you'll learn some interesting tidbits. Try using her ability whenever you can. Right, that concludes this little primer. Do you think you've mastered Goombella's abilities now? Yeah, I've mastered them. Because, again, I've been playing this game for over 10 years. Right, of course, Goombella can be quite helpful in battle too. She can jump to attack with a head bonk or look up enemy HP and weaknesses with her tattle ability. Alright, great, so I guess the official game begins now. Alright, first off, we gotta go find my professor. Thing is, since I just got to town myself, I don't actually know where he lives. His name is Professor Frankly, and he looks like this. Oh, before I forget to mention it, from here on, if you ever feel lost or confused, try pressing ZL. That'll be my cue to share any info I know, which might help us figure out what to do next. Studying pays off. Alright, that's cool, so they've basically mapped Goombella's tattle to 2 buttons, in a way. I'm just going to stand here on the execution platform. Wealth, fame, power. Super Mario, the king of the plumbers, attained everything the world has to offer. And his dying words drove countless souls to the seas. Yeah, that's all I can think of whenever I see that noose in the middle. Anyway, I'm just going to save here. And then I'll just head over here because that's where Professor Frankly is. Whoa, oops, pardon me, sucker. He's just pickpocketed me. He's just stolen my coins. This isn't Barcelona. Hey, what's your beef, pal? Yeah, I'm talking to you. The guy bumps into you and just runs off like that. Unbelievable. Some people are so rude. But yeah, anyway, we're just going to go in here because this is where Professor Frankly lives. I love how they've actually labelled the house in this version, say, hey, Professor Frankly lives here. Because in the original one, it just looked like a normal house, and there was, like, no clear designation of where to go. So I'm glad they kind of, like, fixed that in this version. Oh, hi, there you are, Professor Frankly. Was there? Who's there? Who wants me? Ah, yes, you. Now you, wait for it. Just a moment. Don't tell me now. Silence. I'll get it right. It's not Goombriel. It's not a Lizargoom. Aha! I've got it. You're Goombella, aren't you? You were in my archaeology class last year, am I right? Wow, yes sir, that's me. I'm a Goombella. A junior at UGoom. Go Goombas! Love the enthusiasm there. Of course I remember you. Not to toot my horn, but I'm pretty good at remembering. You, though, used to count in my mind because you were such an exceptional student. And that guy behind you is... Who? I honestly love the witty dialogue in this game. It's the one thing I've loved about Paper Mario games. How cool the interactions are. Mario, Professor, he's Mario. You know, the famous one. Oh, my apologies. I'm such a bookworm, I haven't a clue about what's hip right now. In any case, what sort of errand brings you all the way to a place like this? We were hoping you'd tell us about the legendary treasure said to be below Roadport. I thought that if anyone knew anything about it, you would, Professor Frankly. Of course I know about it. The reason I came here was to study that very subject. But why do you types want to learn about the legendary treasure? You know that most say it's little more than a fairy tale, don't you? Archaeologists and historians have to search for truth in those fairy tales, though. Me? I believe the legendary treasure truly does exist, and I really want to find it. Good point and well made. In that case, I'll cooperate with you however I can. First of all, we should start by addressing just what the legendary treasure is. Some say it's an infinitely vast treasure hoard, while others say it's a magical item. Some books say it's actually a monster, while still others claim it's an empty chest. So many different theories. Obviously, it's impossible to divine the truth among them. But all agree on one point. To find the treasure, one must have the crystal stars. The crystal stars? Yep, that's right. To find the treasure of yore, take the 7 crystal stars to the 1,000-year door. That's how the old saying goes, and with a rhyme that solid, it must be true. Therefore, if you want to find the legendary treasure, you first must collect the 7 crystal stars. Oh, hey! I researched some of the written lore behind the treasure, and it kinda matches that old saying. Hold the magical map aloft before the entrance to the 1,000-year door. Then the stars will light the way that leads to the stones of yesterday. The stones of yesterday. Is that referring to the same crystal stars you mentioned? It must be, and we're in luck. It seems the 1,000-year door is located somewhere beneath this very town. Yet the critical piece of the puzzle, the magical map, is lost. If only we had that map. But we do have it, Professor. Or, well, not we, exactly. Mario has the magical map. What? Really? You actually have it? Could I just take a quick look at it if you don't mind? Yeah, well, sure thing. I mean, it's just a treasure map. I mean, not just any treasure map, it's a treasure map that leads to the One Piece or whatever it is. Astounding! This is it! The real thing! The one and only magical map. You son are my hero! You're great! Fantastic! Wonderful, even! Yeah, everyone's just gonna idolise Mario from this point. With this map, we can locate the crystal stars just by holding it up in front of the 1,000-year door. Right on, Professor. Good golly, what are we doing just sitting here then? Goombella, Mario. Let's take the magical map to the 1,000-year door. Off we must go this instant. I'll lead the way to the sewers underneath the town. Alright, let's go. I mean, we won't actually be going to the 1,000-year door in this episode. We're going to leave that till the next episode, but, you know. Made a great start so far. I bet you didn't know this rotten old thing came off, did you? Heh. Yeah, well, of course it does. Otherwise there will be no way of proceeding. Unless it was a gate that just opened. We can use this pipe to get down under the city streets. Come on, both of you. Let's get moving. Oh wait, hang on a second. Mario, something just occurred to me. I'm fairly certain there are quite a few hoodlums below, so keep your guard up. Would you two like to practice your action commands before we descend? For the basics of battle after... No, I don't need to learn about action commands, thank you. I already know them off by heart. I've been playing the game for 10 years, and honestly, quite frankly, no pun intended, I have practically mastered them, and we haven't got no time in the episode to do that, so yeah. Really, a master are you? Maybe you want to practice them once just to be safe. No, I'm not going to do that. See, that's the problem with freaking NPCs in this game. They pester you over and over again to learn about moves. Actually, no. The Mario and Luigi series is the worst for that kind of thing. Every time you attack an enemy, you could master an attack and then they're going to be like, hey, you want to learn how to attack? And I'm like, no. So then another turn will pass by and then they'll come back and say, are you sure you don't want to learn how to attack? And I'm like, no, just frig off and leave me be. It's annoying. A ball junkers, aren't you? A quick refresher. When your partner attacks, match what's shown on the screen. When guarding, press A in time of your opponent's attack. If you can remember that, you'll be fine. Alright, right now, down we go. Just stand on the pipe and press A to enter it. Alright guys, so that's going to be the end of today's episode. Please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. And be sure to also leave a comment down below what you think of this game. I honestly, like I said before, I still can't believe... The fact that Nintendo even went ahead and remade this game in the first place is just unbelievable. So anyway guys, that's going to be the end of today's episode. and I'm going to see you guys next time. Peace out, guys. I'm just going to save right here. Anyway, there we go. Peace out.